In what year did Abraham Lincoln issue a national Thanksgiving proclamation? The correct answer is 1863. Which U.S. president signed the 1941 law fixing Thanksgiving on the fourth Thursday of November? The correct answer is Franklin D. Roosevelt. Which indigenous nation joined the Pilgrims for the 1621 Harvest Feast? The correct answer is Wampanoag. Who served as governor of Plymouth Colony during the 1621 Thanksgiving celebration? The correct answer is William Bradford. Which Wampanoag leader forged the 1621 alliance with the Plymouth settlers? The correct answer is Massasoit. Which magazine editor led a decades-long campaign for Thanksgiving to become a national holiday? The correct answer is Sarah Josepha Hale. What achievement were the Plymouth settlers primarily celebrating during the 1621 feast? The correct answer is a successful harvest. Which dish is often associated with the first Thanksgiving despite no records confirming it was served? The correct answer is pumpkin pie. America's hometown Thanksgiving parade takes place each November in which Massachusetts town? The correct answer is Plymouth. Which department store launched the New York City Thanksgiving Day Parade in 1924? The correct answer is Macy's. Which city's parade, founded by Gimbals in 1920, is the oldest continuous Thanksgiving parade in the U.S.? The correct answer is Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Which character was the first giant helium balloon to appear in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade? The correct answer is Felix the Cat. Which U.S. president established the modern annual turkey pardon tradition in 1989? The correct answer is George H.W. Bush. Which U.S. state raises the most turkeys annually? The correct answer is Minnesota. Which sweet side dish popularized by a 1917 Marshmallow Company recipe combines yams with toasted marshmallows? The correct answer is sweet potato casserole. Oyster stuffing is a coastal Thanksgiving tradition most strongly associated with which U.S. region? The correct answer is New England. Which Friday nickname marks the start of the holiday shopping season right after Thanksgiving? The correct answer is Black Friday. In which year did the Detroit Lions first host their annual Thanksgiving Day NFL game? The correct answer is 1934. Which NFL team joined the traditional Thanksgiving lineup with an annual home game starting in 1966? The correct answer is Dallas Cowboys. What is the name of Detroit's Thanksgiving morning parade originally launched by the J.L. Hudson Company? The correct answer is America's Thanksgiving Parade. Which native interpreter lived with the Pilgrims and taught them vital agricultural skills before the 1621 feast? The correct answer is Tisquantum. Which U.S. state first adopted an annual Thanksgiving observance in 1817? The correct answer is New York. Which U.S. city has hosted the YMCA's Buffalo Turkey Trot every Thanksgiving since 1896? The correct answer is Buffalo, New York. Which colonial era beverage of fermented molasses and rum was a common Thanksgiving staple? The correct answer is Flip. Which U.S. state harvests the most cranberries, supplying many Thanksgiving tables? The correct answer is Wisconsin. Which growers' cooperative introduced canned jellied cranberry sauce nationwide in 1941? The correct answer is Ocean Spray. Which U.S. state claims the oldest continuously run Thanksgiving Day high school football rivalry, dating to 1875? The correct answer is Massachusetts. Which Massachusetts towns contest the historic Turkey Day high school football game known as the Game? The correct answer is Needham and Wellesley. What is the name of the 1789 proclamation in which George Washington called for a day of thanksgiving and prayer? The correct answer is Day of Public Thanksgiving and Prayer. Which Massachusetts museum recreates a 1627 English village and Wampanoag home site for Thanksgiving education? The correct answer is Plymouth Patuxent Museums. Which author wrote the 1844 poem Over the River and Through the Wood about visiting family for Thanksgiving? The correct answer is Lydia Maria Child. Which New York City landmark hosts the inflation of Macy's parade balloons the night before Thanksgiving? The correct answer is Central Park West. Which 1939 Franklin D. Roosevelt decision temporarily moved Thanksgiving to the third Thursday of November? The correct answer is Frank's Shiving Proclamation. Which iconic Broadway number traditionally closes the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade telecast? The correct answer is Santa Claus is Comin' to Town. Which 1973 animated special features Snoopy serving toast and popcorn for a Thanksgiving feast? The correct answer is A. Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. What event held in Plymouth, Massachusetts, since 1970 highlights indigenous perspectives on Thanksgiving? The correct answer is National Day of Mourning. Which modern U.S. state proclaims the fourth Thursday in November as both Thanksgiving and Evacuation Day? The correct answer is Massachusetts. Which side dish named for a Pequot agricultural technique combines corn, beans, and squash? The correct answer is succotash. Which 1863 magazine feature published Sarah Josepha Hale's Thanksgiving menu suggestions? The correct answer is Godey's Lady's Book. Which Ivy League rivalry schedules the game the Saturday before Thanksgiving in most seasons? The correct answer is Harvard versus Yale. Which 1987 comedy film follows Neil Page and Del Griffith's misadventures while trying to get home for Thanksgiving? The correct answer is Planes, Trains and Automobiles. Which college football game launched the tradition of the Turkey Day Classic in Montgomery, Alabama, in 1924? The correct answer is Tuskegee versus Alabama State. Which New York City organization hosts one of the nation's largest Thanksgiving volunteer meals on the Bowery? The correct answer is the Bowery Mission. Which 1978 disco hit by the Village People often accompanies the turkey trot dance at Thanksgiving gatherings? The correct answer is YMCA. Which type of cornbread-based stuffing is a hallmark of southern U.S. Thanksgiving tables? The correct answer is cornbread dressing. Which indigenous agricultural method of mound planting corn, beans, and squash was shared with the Pilgrims? The correct answer is Three Sisters. Which state's town of Chandler hosts the annual Festival of Lights featuring a tumbleweed Thanksgiving tree? The correct answer is Arizona. Which American playwright wrote the 1939 drama The Man Who Came to Dinner, set around a chaotic Thanksgiving visit? The correct answer is George S. Kaufman. In which U.S. city does the National Museum of the American Indian host its native art market the weekend before Thanksgiving? The correct answer is Washington, D.C. Which day is typically the busiest for U.S. air travel during the Thanksgiving holiday period? The correct answer is Sunday after Thanksgiving.